So boom, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know we have changed the setup a way more. If you want, you can check this side also. Yeah, we have changed everything. So and in this video we are going to talk about Pixel 8a, and it is a long-term review after using it for mostly 1 year. So here are the my opinions about this Pixel 8a and after using it here. So if you're new to this channel, drop a like, drop a comment. Before that, I forgot to tell you one thing. Like we are about to achieve 4050 subscribers. So if you are new to this channel, do subscribe my channel and let us roll the intro. So if you are talking about the smartphone, first you should talk about the design of the smartphone, because the smartphones come with 6.1 inch of display with huge bezels, which is a major drawback. But if you start using day by day, you will get used to these bezels. And one more thing is that it has a matte back, which is completely plastic, but it gives quite grippy feel when you are using without case. And one more thing is that it comes with aluminum frame around, which is a major plus point. And you feel that this rounded aluminum frame gives a nice grippy feel to your hand while using without case. And one more thing is that I use this blue color. Major disclaimer is that if you are using this blue color, kindly get a case for yourself, so that you don't feel all the smudges as well as all the marks on your back panel. So most of my friends were fell in love with the look of my smartphone, because it comes in this bluish tint where it just catch eyes of everyone. Like everyone can directly look into the smartphone, like it is a pretty much eye pleasing kind of smartphone. So if you are looking for a smartphone which is compact, then you should definitely go for it, because nowadays smartphone comes with a huge displays. Like take an example, iPhone 15 plus, it comes with 6.7 inch of display. In those days, in 2016, they used to consider as tablets, but nowadays they are considered as smartphones. And if you are looking for a smartphone which you can carry everywhere easily, as well as you want to use a smartphone with one hand comfortably, then you should definitely go for it. Let us compare the smartphone directly to its competition, which is OnePlus 12R. I know OnePlus 12R has peak performance compared to this Pixel 8a, but one of the major drawback of this Pixel 8a is that it comes with chunkier bezels, which make this smartphone mostly unattractive. But if you use this smartphone on the regular basis, you will definitely get used to it. And one more major thing is that this smartphone comes with an IP67 water resistant, like it can survive few splashes compared to OnePlus 12R, which is a major point for Google, because it adds pretty much to the durability of this smartphone. So let us talk about the display of this Pixel 8. It comes with 6.1 inch OLED 120Hz panel, and it comes with 200 nits of peak brightness. Compared to previous year Pixels, the colors on this Pixel 8 are pretty much better in terms of outdoor usage. And one more major thing is that it comes with 120 Hz of refresh rate. So the scrolling of the when you scroll on the smartphone, the scrolling seems pretty much smooth and as well as responsive. And one more major thing is that you can stream HDR content on any OTT platform such as Amazon Prime, Netflix, etc. And one more major drawback these Pixel phones have is that viewing angles, due to thick bezels, when you use your smartphone on off angles, the display experience is not that immersive. Like you will feel you are using a smartphone which is 2 to 3 years old with the thick bezels. So yeah, Google should definitely improve in terms of this, because they are doing the same thing for past 3 years, I guess. So they should definitely learn from it. And even the Google Pixel 9a is still coming with those thick bezels, which makes pretty much, at least in the Pixel 10a series, they should remove these bezels, because it just looks awful when you are using your smartphone in off angles. Let us talk about another department, which is performance. This Pixel smartphone comes with a Tensor G3, which is an Google third generation of the processor. It is an third Tensor chipset from Google. So if you are a guy who use smartphone for a day-to-day simple tasks such as simple calling, texting, video calling, as well as social media browsing, as well as web browsing, then this smartphone is definitely for you guys, because you don't do so much heavy task on your smartphone. And talking about the Android 15 upgrade, like it is pretty much handy. Like I use circle to search feature pretty much often, and I use magic eraser feature in gallery pretty much often, because to create thumbnails, which comes handy for me. And another major thing is that this smartphone is not for hardcore users who's looking to push their limits and get top-notch performance your smartphone. Then this smartphone is not for you. Instead, you can go for OnePlus 13R, which is recently launched, or else you can go for OnePlus 12 or 12R, which will give you, like, they are pretty much performance focused device. So yeah. And if you are into a gaming thing, then this smartphone, you should really avoid this smartphone, because they heat up a lot, and you may see frame drops, and the graphics on the smartphones are not up to the mark. Like tensor chip should I mean, they should improve a lot in terms of performance, like heavy task and gaming. And one more thing is that if you are a light-hearted gamer, like you play Doctor Driving on your smartphone, or else Subway Surfs, as well as this Chotu Motosa game, then this smartphone is for you. One more thing, let us talk about in software, is that Google have promised 7 years of software update, so your smartphone is going to last till 2031, if my max is correct. Yeah, it going to last till 2031. And like I feel like no one is going to use this smartphone for 7 years because of the performance it offers. Like you may see lots of glitches, lags, bugs in terms of software optimization, because recently they have pushed this Android 15 update, so it will take lots of security updates as well as improvements to stable the software. So if you still didn't upgrade to Android 15, please just say it, and just stay at Android 14 if you are using Pixel 8a. And it is pretty much horrible experience using your smartphone at Android 15, because it really sucks. Let us talk about cameras on this Pixel 8a. So it comes with 64 MP plus 13 MP of camera setup, which is borrowed from previous year Pixels. Talking about the camera quality, the camera quality is pretty much improved compared to previous year Pixels, because of the software optimization. And one more major thing about this Pixels is that they give you pretty much accurate colors, as well as the selfie on the pixels are pretty much great. They look quite natural, they are not just beautified, and they don't add key elements, like such as if you take Oppo smartphones, they use filters and it will literally change your skin tone to something else. But not the case in terms of pixels. They are known for their cameras, and the colors on the pixels are crisp. And talking about the low light performance of this smartphone, Pixels really shines there, and it just keeps up with the competition and what you can expect from this 34,000 smartphone, I mean 37,000 smartphone. And talking about the video department, it can shoot up to 4K 60 fps on the rear, but it doesn't have telephoto lens, but it has a 2x zoom on the camera app. But the 2x zoom on this camera is not that great. I mean, it just looks ugly. This is the video I'm shooting at 4K in direct sunlight, and this is how it looks with stabilization and etc. And I know the video is not that great, the audio quality of the video is not that great, because we are doing it in outdoors. The video footage I'm recording it from my Pixel on auto lighting conditions, like it shows 4K, there is no proper mention of 30 fps or 60 fps. And tell me in the comments, because you can see lots of grains on it. And one more major thing is that heating issues while shooting videos. Like I have shot a gym vlog which is on my another channel, where the quality drops when the smartphone starts heating up. Like you can't completely shoot on 4K for longer durations, but if you are capable of shooting, you may see the drop in quality of the video. Like I have observed this same thing in the Pixel 7 series, which pretty much makes this phone unusable. Like if the smartphone reaches one point of heating, you can't even shoot the video until it cools down. which is a major drawback for me or for any other content creator, because you can't pretty much rely on this smartphone if you want to create content because of this issue. Like Google should seriously fix it, otherwise I'm gonna switch back to iPhones, like, because I used iPhone 14 previously, and I'm just regretting why did I sell my iPhone 14 to get this Pixel 8. So yeah, if you are into video creation, then definitely you should skip this smartphone and get an iPhone. So let us talk about the battery and charging department. So it comes with 4495 mAh of battery with 18 watts of fast charging. It will take 2 hours to charge, and which is quite frustrating if you live your life on the go, and it will usually give to 5 to 6 hours of screen on time if you are a light user who don't use your smartphone for pretty much anything. Like if you are an pro user like me, if you are an hardcore user like me, you do everything on your smartphone, then this smartphone is not for you guys. You have to literally charge twice or thrice to use your smartphone. Like I do lots of stuff. I do GPS as well as I do browsing. I play video games on it, I watch anime on it, I do lots of stuff on my smartphone, and I'm pretty much frustrated about it. Like I have to carry a thick power bank around me, and it doesn't have wireless charging, which is a major drawback. Like I have to take a cable, connect to power bank. I should wear like a mala on me, like there is no another choice, and the charging speeds are not great. Like you feel literally frustrated. The major thing you can do is that to avoid frustration from this charging speed is that charge your phone overnight and don't use a smartphone much. That is the only advice I can give you guys. And I forgot to add one more point. If you want to be productive, just get this smartphone, because while this smartphone gets charged, you can do everything you want. Like you can go to gym, have a workout, come back home, you can cook your food, you can eat, and still your phone is in charging mode. Like it will literally take 1 hour to, I mean 1.5 hours to 2 hours if you charge from 20%. And the battery drain on this Android 15 is pretty much worse compared to Android 14 on this Pixel 8. It literally idle drains your smartphone. Like majorly I'm facing this issue in real time, and I'm planning to upgrade this smartphone because of this battery problem. Like I need a smartphone which charges quickly, as well as which holds the battery up pretty much decently. Like I get frustrated when my battery is at 5%, 10%. Usually I turn off the location, as well as I switch on extreme battery mode on, and I use my smartphone nowadays. And I have this battery anxiety where I feel like I should charge my smartphone 2 hours prior before going out, which is an worst feeling a smartphone user can have. Like this used to happen with old smartphones which are 5 years old, 6 years old, and the battery and the charging speeds on Pixel are pretty much worse. Like they have to really work on it. Just keep a performance thing said, just work on this battery and charging speeds. Like it literally it literally frustrates you to the core, where you want to just throw your smartphone in the dustbin and you want to get a new smartphone. The final conclusion of this Pixel 8 is that if you are someone who is looking for a smartphone which comes with longevity, as well as you need a stock Android, and you use your smartphone for minimal usage, or you don't do heavy task on your smartphone, then you should definitely go for it. Like your parents, like they should definitely get this smartphone because it comes with Google security as well. And if you are someone like me who is an hardcore user, who need faster charging speed, who need performance out of it, who need better cameras, who need stability on the smartphone, then you should not get this kind of smartphone. And one more major thing I want to conclude in this conclusion is that previously Pixel used to be overhyped because of cameras. Like they used to justify the hype about the camera, but nowadays when mid-range smartphone clicks better pictures, and if you are someone who used a Samsung S25 or a flagship S series as well as iPhone 14 or 15 series, you don't see much difference in between them. Like nowadays even budget smartphone clicks better pictures. So I feel like they should stop overhyping this smartphone for cameras, because iPhone cameras are got much better, and the video quality of the iPhones are pretty much great compared to Pixels. And I feel like this smartphone is not for everyone. Like another major thing or another major tip I want to give is that don't get the Pixel smartphones immediately after they launch. Like they are pretty much overpriced, and they don't even offer price to performance ratio. Like they have worst performance for the price they are paying. So just wait for 6 to 8 months. You eventually you will see 40% of price drop for the smartphone. Like Google only will do that. So yeah, that's it for this video, guys. If you're new to this channel, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe my channel. Tech Dude signing off, your Tech Dude.